Little brother Devon. Devon was 12, watching his big brother. He would watch at nights where he put his stash from underneath the covers. Devon waited until he saw Ike and his crew ride off into the night. He got out of bed when he knew the timing was right. Then he would go into his drawer below, careful to take just enough, so he wouldn't notice, creeping out the window to his bike, selling the drugs he took by the end of the night. Ike was getting tired of being a low man in the game. He was 19 now, and his life was still the same. Sure, he had plenty clout, but not enough money to get out. He heard that a Mexican was in the hood asking questions. He sent his right-hand man to bring him to the Puds. The Puds is their underground headquarters. It was a neighborhood store called Spuds. He said Miguel was his name. He was looking for Ike to help him move some weight. He said he watched how his crew got down and that he thought his business system would work with theirs. Can they try to put it into place? Ike assured him that he'd get more money than he expected, back quick and in a hurry like a flame-burning gas. Miguel said, "This is a front for future business to come." Told him don't worry with time or dates, just never hang up or run. Ike was kind of on point when it came to suspension. He said sure too fast to an unknown for a front. He didn't know what this dude really was pitching. To Ike, at that time it sounded like a boss move. This was solid, he said to himself. Miguel seemed to be a good dude. The drugs were there, like Miguel said it would be. Everything that was in their note plus a special gift for Ike that Miguel had them leave. Then a week later, the phone was ringing all day in every room of the house. It was Miguel yelling that he needed his money and all the rest of the drugs and he didn't care how. Ike said that was not the deal. He needed him to calm down. Miguel didn't say a word. Ike heard a phone tone. It was loud. The next day, the police was at the door. Ike ran downstairs. His mom had pasted out on the floor. Ike was asking her what's wrong. The police had a look of remorse. One officer said to Ike that it was his younger brother. The other officer replied right after, "The body is at the morgue." Then they asked if he and Mom, if she feels up to it, can come to the morgue. The police left, then Ike closed the door. He laid his mother head on his knees, still on the floor. His right-hand man that's always at his side grabbed his arms and he said, "I'll be outside." Ike knew that he had to comfort his mom. Time will come later to ride. Down at the morgue, Ike was with his mom. He never thought that this day would come. He didn't know that his little brother, the quiet one, was sneaking out undercover, selling his drugs all night. Something didn't feel right. He was thinking, how could he have not known?